The next thing we want to try is to add in our keyway down in our strip footing. We've got one here and we've got one on the other side. So again, as a 2D detail item, if we go to the View tab, I think this should be on the Annotation tab myself, but hidden way over here is something called Cut Profile. Changes the shape of elements cut in a section or 2D. So you can go in and you can edit this just like it's showing you there, and you can edit the profile of how they're being cut. Okay, so watch what we do. We pick here. Okay, first thing we have an option is, do we want to edit the face of it, meaning just the face of this, or do we want to edit the boundary between the two faces, like this line? Do we want to edit this line, or do we want to edit this object itself? So what we want to do is edit the boundary between here. Pick here. Now all we have to do is zoom in and draw some lines. We're sketching lines. That's all. The lines have to start on one side and come back to the same orange line. You cannot crisscross or go over it, but from inside of here you can do whatever you want. Finish, click out, and there's our edit cut profile. We can actually take this now and copy it. A lot of people don't know you can do that. Watch, pick on here and I'm going to say copy from here to, I don't know if this might end up getting you in trouble later on, but oh, okay, I take that back. I guess it didn't work. I'm pretty sure it has in the past. Edit cut profile, boundary between lines, pick on here, draw a line. I should be more specific with my size, of course. You can read the numbers there, 2 1/4, so 2 inches by 4 3/4. Escape, click, click. Now I can take this at any point and pick on this number and make it 4 inches. Okay, and then I can take these guys and nudge them over, etc., etc. Finish, and I'm done. Now you're still seeing a line, but that's because of this. That's the elevation line that's there. Okay, the level line. So I'm just going to undo the hiding of that. So edit cut profile you can do anytime in a section. You can pick on here, and you can go edit cut profile off of here, I should say. Okay. And I can just say face, and I can pick on here. Pick. Now watch. I can go in here now, and I can draw an arc even. I can draw an arc that goes from here to here, out to there. Okay, and then I can actually continue. Oh, I can just, it doesn't have to be just one item. I can edit the profile of this any way I want. Back to here, escape, escape. Now, you see this? The little arrow means add or remove material. I want to keep this side, so I want to flip this arrow to the inside, and then when I finish, it does this. Oh, that didn't seem to work. Let's undo this. Maybe I need to flip my arrow this way. Finish. Still didn't work. Okay, what happened? Undo. Is it because this touches it more than once? Let's get rid of this. I want this to flip in and hit finish. Click out. There we go. That's going to work better. Okay, but also I did a edit face. I'm wondering if let's take this guy and just delete it. Let's try it again. Edit, cut profile. Face is what I want. I'm pretty sure. Click on here. And if I draw a line that goes like this and back to there, and I hit finish, it naturally doesn't do it. So if I hit this to flip it, that should retain it. Okay, I'm wondering why I'm still, I'm seeing this line. Ah, that's the line I'm seeing. Hide element. There we go. That's what I'm expecting. So this is just a 2D change. Watch, edit sketch. Okay, if I was to take this and pull it over here, okay, this will be different. This says retain this part. So if I finish this, it'll remove the material. Okay, click on here, edit the boundary. So if it's on the outside, you want the flip in. If you flip it out, it means keep this, which means you're not going to get anything. Okay, undo. So when it's on the outside, you want the arrow pointing in, so it adds material. Okay, and then when you edit the sketch of a cut profile, if it happens to be on the inside, then you want this pointing to here, because if it points to here, then it's going to retain this, which means there's going to be nothing left of your wall, right? So back to edit cut profile. Oh, cancel. There it is. Edit sketch. Flip this back to retain. You see, this is the part you're going to retain. Finish. Okay. So there's what happens if you cut the profile between faces, or sorry, between boundary between faces. Boundary between faces does this. It pushes one into the other. Okay. And this one just edits the actual face. You think of how this wall is cut. You see how it's highlighted? That is the cut face of this. And that's what you're doing by going in here, is editing that cut profile. You could do the same thing with this wall. You could say cut profile, and you could pick on this wall over here, and you could say line, and I did say face, by the way, and then you could, however you want to detail this or something, you could go like this and make sure escape, you flip this guy in and finish, and all of a sudden you've got a little different detail. So it's very easy to go in and use this to edit the what Revit is giving you as the 3D section of everything. So as you're going through here, if you ever want to get in and round these off or edit the face of it, you can go in and say, okay, edit the face of this. View, edit face. Oh, this is in elevation. That's not in, has to be cut. Pick on here. I could go in now and just draw some lines and go like this. Now I would probably model the footing this way. Can I do both of these at once, I wonder? Okay, finish. See, oh, I got to keep my arrow on the outside. Finish. Will it let me do that? Click out. It did this one. And it did do the other one. It's just that this is in behind it. Let me hide that element. And there's another one in there. But I did end up cutting that. Okay, so that is the edit, the cut face, and then this is editing the boundary between faces. So let's go back and see what I've been turning off here. Let's go like this and say unhide these elements, unhide the categories, go back, and the only thing is I've left my trees on. I want to hide that category, in fact. Okay, so the great cut profile tool for detailing. Okay, good for cutting anything or modifying anything that is being cut, a 3D item being cut by Revit. To get rid of it, all I have to do is hover, tab to select it, delete it, and it's gone. If you click on here and delete it, it's gone. Again, these are 2D only. This does not ever get seen in a 3D view.